from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
The Henrico School Board adopts a budget. A new sporting goods store is coming to Short Pump. And your chance to celebrate Earth Day today. We'll have details in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Friday, April 22nd, 2022. It's brought to you today by the Barnes & Deal Law Firm.
And now for the news.
Yesterday, the Henrico School Board voted unanimously to adopt a $762.9 million operating budget for the next fiscal year, which will begin July 1st. That budget included an additional $20.4 million added by the Board of Supervisors earlier this month. That'll help provide a 5% salary increase for most employees. The adopted budget includes a 2.6% wage increase across the board for everyone and a one-step increase of 2.4% for returning employees. The raises all will take effect July 1. Year-round employees will see the pay raise in their July paycheck, while 11-month employees will get the pay bump in August. 10-month employees will see it at the beginning of the school year in their September 15th paycheck. The budget also will include funding for the new specialty centers at Verona High School and Hermitage High School, as well as 22 new licensed health positions and more teacher positions. We've got much more about this topic right now on henricocitizen.com if you click News and then Education. And the school system learned yesterday that it's one of 16 in Virginia selected to receive a $37,500 grant from the state to purchase new equipment for its career and technical education program. In total, the state made $600,000 available to CTE programs statewide. It was a competitive grant process. Henrico will use the money to fund the purchase of a digital multimedia press and wide format printer for the Advanced Career Education Center at Hermitage. And a new tenant is taking over the former Toys R Us and Babies R Us spot in Short Pump. Academy Sports and Outdoors has leased the 58,000 square foot space at the corner at Short Pump Shopping Center. It'll open its first Virginia store there. That's right at the intersection of West Broad and Lauderdale Drive. The Academy Sports company is headquartered in Texas. It's one of the nation's largest sporting goods and outdoor stores. Currently operates 259 stores in 16 southern and midwestern states. It is a competitor of Cabela's and Dick's Sporting Goods, both of which have stores in Short Pump as well. The impact of COVID-19 in Henrico has remained low in recent weeks. Local health officials hope that trend will continue. The county has a 7.6% positivity rate during the past week. It continues to be classified in the low category through the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's COVID-19 community level metric. That is the lowest of three possible levels. It means that the county has fewer than 200 new cases during the past 7 days, actually 149. Also has fewer than 10 new COVID-related hospitalizations per 100,000 residents during the same time frame. Henrico's had just 2.5. And must have fewer than 10% of staffed inpatient hospital beds occupied by COVID patients during that same time frame. Henrico's level is just 1%. If you're still in need of vaccine doses, you can find them tomorrow. The Richmond and Henrico Health Districts will be hosting an event at the Islamic Center of Henrico on Impala Drive from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Then on Monday at the Eastern Henrico Recreation Center from 1 to 7 p.m. If you'd like to learn more, visit rchd.com or call 205-3501. Henrico County is celebrating Earth Day today with a free community event and energy fair at the Fairfield Library on North Laburnum Avenue. The county's Earth Day and Energy Fair will be held from 3 to 6 p.m. There will be opportunities to learn about energy efficiency, solar power, green building, and recycling, as well as vendor displays, live music, activities, giveaways, and food trucks. A tour of the building conducted by Quinn Evans Architects to highlight its green building features will begin at 2 p.m. The Virginia Department of Housing and Community Development is closing its Virginia Rent Relief Program application portal to new applications as of 11:59 p.m. on May 15th. Households whose incomes are less than 50% of area median income, or those with one or more people who were not employed for the 90-day period preceding the date of their applications, will be prioritized. Any applications submitted between now and the closing date will be prioritized based on those criteria and then on a first-come, first-served basis. So far, the rent relief program has distributed more than $713 million for almost 105,000 households throughout the state. To learn more, visit dhcd.virginia.gov/RRP. And a traffic alert if you're in the near West End next week. River Road will be closed between Gaskins and Blair Roads beginning at 8 a.m. Thursday, April 28th for utility work. The closure will remain in effect through 5 p.m. the following day, weather permitting. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by Barnes & Deal. Barnes & Deal has emerged as a highly respected family law firm over the past 3 decades with the resources, skills, and experience necessary to handle high-asset divorces and other complex family law matters across Virginia. To learn more, visit barnesfamilylaw.com, that's BARNES, or call 796-1000.